Win the first hour, win the future. The psychology of morning momentum. Most people don't lose their future in one dramatic moment. They lose it in the first hour of the day, not because they are lazy, not because they lack talent, but because they underestimate the psychological power of momentum. If you can win the first hour, you don't just win the morning. You quietly shape the trajectory of your entire life. Small actions, massive consequences. In The Compound Effect, Darren Hardy explains a simple but uncomfortable truth. Success is never the result of one big decision. It is the result of small, consistent choices compounded over time. He shares how even a slight daily habit, reading 10 pages, walking 20 minutes, writing down goals, can create dramatic results over months and years. The reverse is also true. Skipping small disciplines compounds into regret. The first hour of your day is where compounding begins. When you wake up and check your phone immediately, you are not just scrolling. You are reinforcing distraction. You are training your brain to react instead of lead. When you wake up and move your body, review your goals, or sit in silence for reflection, you are not just being productive. You are casting a vote for the person you want to become. Morning momentum works because the brain is highly impressionable right after waking. Your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for decision-making, is especially sensitive to patterns in this window. Hardy emphasizes tracking behaviors. Why? Because awareness changes behavior. When you consciously protect your first hour, you shift from accidental living to intentional living. Winning the first hour isn't about perfection, it's about direction. Take 100% responsibility before breakfast. In The Success Principles, Jack Canfield teaches one of the most powerful ideas in personal development. Take 100% responsibility for your life. That responsibility begins the moment you open your eyes. Canfield introduces the E+R=O formula. Event plus response = outcome. You cannot control every event, but you always control your response. Morning is your first response of the day. If you wake up thinking, "Let's see what happens," you drift. If you wake up asking, "What will I create today?" you lead. Successful people don't wait for motivation. They design their mornings to generate it. Many of them visualize their goals daily. Canfield himself practiced visualization and affirmation consistently. He would mentally rehearse success before stepping into the world. Why does this matter? Because your brain does not fully distinguish between vividly imagined success and real experience. Visualization strengthens neural pathways connected to confidence and performance. Your first hour sets your emotional baseline. If it begins with clarity and intention, your decisions throughout the day align with that frequency. But if it begins with chaos, urgency, and comparison, your nervous system remains reactive. Responsibility in the morning means choosing your focus, choosing your thoughts, choosing your energy. Before the world tells you who to be, you decide who you are. Protect your mind like your future depends on it in your best life. Now, Joel Osteen emphasizes guarding your thoughts. He often speaks about the importance of starting the day with faith-filled, empowering thinking instead of negative self-talk. The morning is when your internal narrative is quiet enough to be shaped. Osteen encourages people to speak positive declarations over their lives. Not empty optimism, but intentional alignment. When you say, "Today is a gift," your body responds differently than when you say, "I'm already behind." Science supports this. Thoughts influence hormones. Optimistic thinking lowers cortisol and increases dopamine and serotonin, chemicals linked to motivation and well-being. Morning momentum is emotional momentum. If you allow discouragement, In the first 30 minutes, it often colors the next 10 hours. But if you plant confidence early, it grows. Osteen's message is simple. You may not control every circumstance, but you control the atmosphere of your mind. And atmosphere determines growth. Your best life is not built in grand gestures. It is built in protected mornings. Win the first hour. Win your focus. Win your direction. Win your future. Lose it, and you chase the day. Master it, and the day follows you. If this message resonates, don't just agree with it. Test it. Tomorrow morning, protect your first hour like it matters, because it does. And if you're ready to build discipline that compounds, responsibility that empowers, and faith that fuels growth, stay with us here at Awaken Mindset. This isn't about hype, it's about habits, and your next morning starts sooner than you think.